I went to see Morbius, and I don't know about you, but I enjoyed the movie. So I guess I'm supposed to give you my review of it, my opinion, what I think. Wait. Oh. Hate when that bra strap falls. Are you ready for my unpopular opinion of the movie Morbius? Well, let me put on my glasses and let's talk about it. Hello to all my worker bees out there. Well, the queen is not drinking today. I have coffee. Why? Because I'm filming a lot. You know, this is just one of my channels. I have another channel, pitch. I have another channel, Age is How You Wear It, where I talk about fashion. And on that channel, I also have vlogs. So go check me out. But for right now, if you just want to hear me talk about movies, then let's go. All right, Morbius. Now, you know I had to write it down. Y'all already know that. Okay, so how does it start off? Well, it starts off with two children that have the same blood disease. I don't know the name of the disease. I can't remember. It's a blood disease. That much I do know. So they both have the same disease. One is named Michael, which is Dr. Morbius, and one is named Milo, which Michael named him Milo because everybody who came to the clinic that went and gone, he named him Milo. That way, he doesn't have to get attached if everybody has the same name. Okay, so these two children share that type of bond. Well, it shows you how their friendship grew, how Dr. Morbius also saved his life. Well, let me stop talking. While they're children, I'm going to call them Michael. I'm going to call him Michael. So Michael saved Milo's life when the machine that gives them the blood throughout the day malfunctioned. And don't forget, he's a child. So they sent him off to genius school, honey. But he stayed in contact with Milo. Milo was his only friend. And let me tell you something about how they built these characters. See, people want to... Sometimes I don't care about action because, you know, I love it. The action is the best part of it. But I also like a good storyline. I'm going to tell you right now, to me, it had a good storyline. Because it showed how these two kids in the paths they're going to take. So let's just see them as kids. Dr. Morbius, when he was a child, he avoided the fight, okay? It was bullies at the school, of course, and he was telling Milo, stay away from them, stay away from that situation. And that's the way he was. He stayed away, and he stayed to himself, okay? But he was always a caring person. Then you have Milo, who came, and of course, he has the disease as well. He bonded with Michael, but for him, everything was, I will do anything for the cure. Okay? The cure was what was most important to him. Even though he loved Morbius as a child and growing up, nothing was more important to him than the cure and him keep living. You can't blame nobody for that, but let me say, once again, it showed him as a child that he went out there and he didn't care about getting entangled with he didn't care about the bullies, okay? Because the letter that Morbius wrote him as a child flew out the window at the hospital he was staying in, and you know those bullies are outside at the school part, and he went out there for his letter and was willing to get beat up because he wanted that letter from Michael. And he was more aggressive, as you can see, because one of them boys was down and he went in for the he tore him up. So that right there already laid the foundation for you to see just how different these two were. So remember that. All right, so that laid the foundation. Now I know they both had the disease. Let's go, and we're going to move forward. So when we move forward, we see Dr. Morbius, him and Milo both looking a hot mess, honey. But they got a disease, okay? You can't say the man look bad. He got a disease, okay? It's turned his body up. But he didn't win a Nobel Prize. He invented an artificial blood to help people. So he is a bona fide genius. And even with him looking a hot mess, toe down, body skinny, that man's still a handsome man. He tries to make himself look a mess, and it just don't work. But anyway, so Milo, of course, he grew up to be very rich. So it never really says how he got rich, but I'm thinking he did some shady things to get rich. So he funded all of Dr. Morbius' research, okay? He funded everything because he's looking for the cure. So let's talk about the characters. So this is Dr. Morbius. You know that. This is Milo. And this is the doctor who's been taking care of Milo and of course was taking care of both of them when they were children. And of course the love interest. Y'all know it's going to be a love interest. Come on. She is his sidekick, his left hand. She is everything. She's in the long haul with him. And of course Milo is in love with her. Dr. Morbius, of course, see her as, even though he cares very much, doesn't even realize how much he's in love with her. He will later. But everything with him is finding a cure to help people. And then we have the little girl, her, and she has what they have, and he so wants to find a cure for her. And so it brings all five of these characters together. Okay, so then you have the detective. You know who this is. And they do what detectives do, okay? I mean, he's figuring stuff out. He figured out too fast for me, but okay. He's figuring things out. They do what detectives do. Nothing magnificent, okay? So, now I've told you about the characters, because don't forget, this is a 10-minute review. I try to go through it, tell you the pointers, tell you what I like. So before I get to my few review points that I have, welcome to Review Queen if I haven't welcomed you. And for my returning worker bees, you are working hard for this queen, and I thank you. Think you can split a gene with an animal? Did you not see The Fly? I mean, did that movie not exist? Okay, but anyway, so Dr. Morbius went and he, of course, what I can say about Dr. Morbius is, why they keep saying he's trickling between good and bad, is the fact that he's doing whatever he can for his research, okay? And it may mean going a little off the reservation, doing a little illegal stuff, you know, doing some things he shouldn't be doing, because that's the price of research. You think they ain't doing that right now? Please, they are. So anyway, the bats. So he brought them back from where he went, and he did it. He told Milo, look, I need some more money. Milo says, I'm sick of giving you money. Every time I turn around, I'm giving you money for something. But what is it this time? So he tell him about what he gonna do with the bats, and that he has to go in international waters, because you can't do human trials on, only the government can do human trials on, on our soil. You can't do it, okay? You privately funded. You ain't giving the government no money. You can't do it. So he went into the international waters. Him and his sidekick. I call it sidekick, honey, because she there right there at his side. So him and the doctor, they go and he do the human trial on himself. So of course along comes a narcissistic man. Talking about she's the nurse. So, talking all kinds of manly quotes. And, we all ready for him to die. So I'm like, oh, he's first kill. So good. So anyway, he's in there. Dr. Morbius is in there changing, making faces, not making faces, speeding, disappearing. I'm like, what is happening? And she like, whoa. So homeboy, the male chauvinistic pig, goes in there and act like he gonna do something, but he did call for backup. Okay, he called for backup quick. He said, come on, we gotta come down here and see what's going on. So she locks him in there because, hey, Morbius is turning into something and I need you going there. I gotta lock this thing because I don't need him to get out. So baby, kill of the week. He's in there turning them up with them claws and trying to get out. He's trying to get out of that, I need to get out of here. I need some blood. I need to see, this is my first time morphing into this, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. So here come the other crew members. And she trying to tell them, look, put your guns down. Honey, baby. He pushed her. He pushed her hard. She got a concussion and everything. He pushed her hard. When Morbius saw her laying down, did you kill her? Is she, what? That was a wrap. So you see him killing everybody on the ship and draining their blood. So he had him a good old time, baby. So he got his first taste, then he woke up drunk, like a drunk person on the floor. You know how you get so intoxicated that you pass out, and wherever you passed out at is where you wake up at, and you slobbing and nasty, and you like, what is happening? And then I love the way he was morphing in and out of the back thing, so they show his transformation. I just love that. I like that part of it. And he called for help. He made sure that she was okay. How he got off the ship, I don't know. But, I'm quite sure he morphed back into the bat thing where he could do some incredible stuff. But anyway, so he gets back to land and he goes see her at the hospital and all that. And of course, the detectives know that he was there by some what's the things when you make the little animals with the paper? So you know what it is. Anyway, so let's go ahead, because like I said, it's a 10-minute roundup. So I'm going to get all to the juicy stuff. So then he's there trying to see all the powers that he have. Okay, so you've seen it on the preview. He got the what they call it, echo. He got echolocation. He's superhuman strength. All the good stuff that comes with it. The bad stuff is the fact that he turns into this blood-sucking animal. So there you go. So he's trying to learn how to control it. He's using the artificial blood. Milo comes there and see what he's turned into. So he wants to cure. He like, wait a minute, buddy. I've been funding you all these years. I want the cure. I don't care if I turn into a little miniature dog. I want the cure. He's like, no, I can't control it. It's not a good thing. So Milo's like, okay. He said, get out of here. All right, I'm going. Milo took that stuff off that table. So then people start dying. And he thinking, did I kill these people when I turned into a bat? No. But of course the police come after him after the second murder of the nurse that worked in his building. And now he's thinking, wait a minute, am I doing this? Because don't forget, in his head, he's the only one turned into a bat. So Milo come to visit him in jail. Oh, my good friend, they hugging. Oh, I miss you. You know I'm going to get the best lawyer for you. Here's some blood, just in case you need it. He brought in the blood because he want him to turn. He want him to get out of jail. But he left his cane. And he didn't care about killing nobody. Let's talk about Milo for a minute. Now that he's turned. He don't care about killing people. He love it. He had that scene where he was dancing around. Because, yeah, baby, I got this body now, baby. I can move. I can groove. I can kill. Wait a minute. I want me like a little female companionship. I ain't had that yet. And guess who he wants? The doctor. Because he's in love with her. Okay? So anyway, so he's going around killing everybody. All the kills after the ship is Milo. He killing cops. He killing women. He killing newspaper people that just trying to do their job. He didn't care who he killed. And he wanted to kill Morbius. Because Morbius is trying to stop him. So they have their little fight scene all in the and what you notice with the fight scenes between Dr. Morbius and Milo is Milo has stopped drinking artificial blood. He's like, look, I need the real deal, okay? This artificial stuff ain't doing it for me. I need human blood. So he been doing nothing but human blood. And don't forget, Morbius has been doing nothing but artificial blood. So even though Dr. Morbius got more of the... He has a lot more of the side effects of it. Like, they both superhuman strength, but he can't control... Milo can't control the bats. Milo can't... Evidently, he can't do the echolocation stuff. All he thinks about is stone cold killing. That's it. So anyway, let's talk about the confrontation. They fighting and everything, and he keeps getting the upper hand of him no matter what. So Dr. Morbius realized, wait a minute, I can like fly like a bat. And that's what he does in the tunnel. And Milo looking like, what? Did you just fly like a bat? What's happening? So guess what you think Milo did to get his attention, to hurt him the most? He killed her. Because he don't care no more. But the kill of the week is when he killed the doctor. The doctor been helping Milo since he was a child. Stood by him, taking care of him, and he still killed her. Once he killed the doctor, Morbius has no choice. He has no choice. Oh, she said, go ahead and do it. Just like on the, like if you ever seen Dracula, the newest, you know, the Dracula where he find the ancient Dracula in the cave, and this movie here. And his wife died, and before she died, she said, go ahead and get that blood, take care of my son, do what you got to do. Well, same thing the doctor did. She said, and she kissed him, but when she kissed him, she bit him for some reason. I don't know if she meant to bite him, but she bit him for some reason, and he sucked her blood. So that he could be a little more powerful when he fought Milo. So he go find him. Of course, he let him know where he was. And Milo made jokes all through the movie because he was crazy. So once him and Morbius do their final showdown, turn the city up, it took his bats to help him defeat Milo. Because Milo was strong. So it took his bats to defeat Milo, and the action was good, the fighting was good, the fight scenes between them was good. And I think this movie is worth going to see. So let's wrap it up. The lady doctor here, at the end, so she's a lady bat. So let's see what happens to that. Is it worth going to see? Yes, I think it is. So your queen bee has spoken. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share, follow, all the good things. Bye, guys.